People say dogs can sense things humans can't. They say animals see what we're blind to and hear what we've trained ourselves to ignore. I used to laugh at that. I believed fear was just imagination, not an instinct worth trusting. I don't laugh anymore. Because the night my dog tried to bite my throat at exactly 12:17 a.m., I finally understood the truth. I lived alone in a rented house on the outskirts of the city. It wasn't old enough to be historic, but it felt wrong in ways I couldn't explain. The floors creaked even when no one walked on them, and some corners stayed dark no matter how many lights I turned on. The neighborhood was quiet, too quiet. No children, no traffic, no late-night noise. My only real company was Max, my 3-year-old German Shepherd. He slept beside my bed every night, never barked without reason, and always watched the doors like he was guarding me from something. I trusted him completely. The first night, I woke up with the feeling that someone was watching me. My heart was racing. The digital clock on my nightstand glowed softly. 12:17 a.m. At first, I thought the sound I heard was my own breathing. Then I realized it wasn't. A low growl vibrated through the mattress. Max was sitting upright, staring at the darkest corner of the room. His ears were pinned back, his teeth slightly visible. I followed his gaze. That was my first mistake. The darkness shifted, not moved, but adjusted, like something reacting to being noticed. Max lunged forward, snapping at empty air, then pressed against my legs, shaking violently. When I turned on the light, the corner was empty. I told myself it was nothing. The second night, I woke up to scratching, long nails dragging slowly across wood. It wasn't outside the house. It was inside. Max stood in front of the bedroom door, whimpering softly. When I tried to open it, he snapped at my hand and blocked me with his body. That's when I realized he wasn't afraid of what was outside the room. He was afraid of what was behind me. The scratching stopped, and Max's eyes followed something moving in the darkness. I didn't turn around. By the third night, exhaustion had taken over. I saw it in the bathroom mirror. Max's reflection didn't move when he did. Slowly, the reflected dog tilted its head. The real Max did not. I covered the mirror just as something scratched from the other side of the glass, sharp and impatient. The fourth night, the house smelled like wet soil and rot, like something buried had been disturbed. Max refused to enter the bedroom. I noticed footprints in the dust on the floor. One set was Max's. The other was barefoot and far too large. They led straight to the mirror and stopped. On the fifth night, I heard my own voice calling Max from the kitchen while I sat alone on my bed. Something answered back in a broken, almost human voice, telling him to stay. Max howled in terror. The final night came in complete silence. Max sat in front of me, staring. His posture changed. His breathing slowed. Then he looked at me with human eyes. That's when I understood the last rule. If your dog ever looks at you like that, your real dog is already gone. Max smiled. I ran. When the police came later, they found Max sitting calmly in the living room. He didn't resist. He just watched. They said animals act strange sometimes and told me to move on. I did, but every night at exactly 12:17 a.m., I still hear scratching at my door and something breathing patiently on the other side, waiting for me to forget what my dog tried to warn me.